Okay. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba. Alright, we load the game. Okay. Alright. So, in case you guys were not here last week, we are playing Strange Horticulture, where we took over a horticulture shop. We sell plants. We sell plants of various purposes. And there's plot, there's story, and yeah. There's mysteries, and yeah, I think that's where we're at. So let's start. So we have a will to explore, which basically gives us an opportunity to explore a spot on this map that we can basically like pick a grid square and we might find new plants or that sort of thing. Who knows? Or we might find nothing. But in order to direct us towards places of interest, we get hints, we get clues. So, and at the start of every day, we get a card that will direct us to a specific place that'll give us a thing. So, let's see. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders the current, floating gently southwards towards the fork. Coniston. Coniston. Is that a place? Is there a location called Coniston? Is there... Oh, the old man! Coniston. Southwards. The old man. Southward towards the fork. So... Across the lake with blind eyes, his wander where it wanders gently south. Is there something here? Ah. So I think it's gonna be something on the Coniston. On the old man. The lake. Interesting. We'll have to give it another shot because we will get more of those. But for now, let's take our first customer. Hello, Eleanor. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Ooh! Alright. We got another will to explore off of that because we want to go get our plants. Where the fuck did she say it was? Off of the marshes. So it would be... I think it's probably like over... I think it's this? Give it a shot. Oh, hell yeah! The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Okay. Winter boar. Do I have winter boar? Do I have winter boar? Let's check and see. Winter boar. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers, winter boar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme cold environments. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. Blue-gray flowers, rubbery leaves. Okay. It's gonna be one that we haven't identified before. Blue-gray flowers, rubbery leaves. Dark blue petals, softly cut, fingers ache from handling this plant. Blue-gray flowers with an orange center. That could be it. That looked like the winter boar in the book. It did! Okay, that might be our winter boar. Hell yeah, we got it! In that case, oh, and we got a new entry. Okay. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. What do we get? We got a new plant! And let's go ahead, before we get to investing in anything else. Okay, that goes further over here. Because all my plants, as you can expect, are alphabetized. As you do. As you do. Alright. And let's get on to the next. Oh, hey, girl. Thanks for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news of the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. Okay. Jacobsworth. Do I have any? I haven't identified it. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacobsworth, but it's the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It's said that they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been successfully used to find many a lost wanderer out on the fells. Okay, okay. Let's see. Unusual flowers. And leaves that look like that. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Okay, that's probably it. But first, we have that will to explore. Let's go ahead and... So this is the Coniston River. Towards the fork. Oh, cross the lake with blind eyes. Towards the fork. What if I go here? Yes, we figured it out! Okay, okay! The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of the water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Fuck yes! Oh, those are so pretty! I love them. I don't know if they're poisonous, but I think this is gonna be our Jacobsworth. Yeah. Yeah! Hell yes. We got our Jacobsworth. And close this up. We'll go ahead and actually tag this. Neat. And we'll file it. Ba-ba-ba. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright, on to our next. I read about this wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Good fucking question. I don't know, man. Lady of Summer. Sweet selling, dark blue flower, curled leaves. Let's double check that this isn't fucking poison. Lady of Summer. Leaves curl around delightfully. Sought after ornamental plant. Yeah, this won't kill anybody. Yeah, you can try this. Fit. Awesome. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. Oh! What? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the South Guild Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. Ooh. Okay, there should be a bunch of character bios, so we should actually know a little bit more about the groups involved, because there's a lot of different things at play. So, yeah. Let's take a little bit to get familiar again with all of the options for people that we can get invested in. We've met most of the important people. So the guy that we just spoke to was Enos Aylford, a man who claims to represent the group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Gosforth, but is rumored he spent some time living in Rydal Cave. It's not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Undermere, he had dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Dendru. Okay. The Cultist. Oh, wait, do they all? The sister, the cultist, the occult scholar, the investigator, librarian, and the barrister. Okay. Do we want to join a cult? How would you like to join a cult? What if I joined a cult? That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Okay. So we have Faye. Okay. So the sisterhood. Bethany Coleman, who we spoke to earlier. Beth was born into a loving family but never felt settled. She sought out a higher purpose when she was still young and left home at 14 to join the Sisterhood of Arduina. The head of the sisterhood, the Arda, took a liking to her and helped her to develop a renewed purpose, caring for the forest and putting her faith in the goddess Arduina. Now her mentor has been murdered and Beth is looking for answers. Okay. And, we don't know anything about her or who she's aligned with. Do we want to join a cult? Do we want to join the cult? St. John's Poppy outside the Stradgill Church. We could do that. What if I did that? What if I did that? What if I join a cult, you guys? This I can throw into the archive because we've already found it. Search. What is that? Stradgill Summer. Who the fuck? Where the fuck is the place? There it is. Are we about to join a cult? I think we're about to join a cult. You know, can I be completely honest with you guys? I would love to join a cult. I think I would be a great cultist. I think that I would do well with a 1d10 cantrip. I have a soul. I'm not even using it. I would happily give that shit away for, like, a corn chip and a cantrip. Why not? Church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadhill. This must be the place. St. John's Poppy. We have joined a cult. Yippee! Hey. We've done things with that. We can stick it in the archive. I've returned from Swinside. I must admit, I'm hoping for more to go on, but there were hardly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. I have some identified, right? Do I have gilded dendra identified? I don't. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendra's miasma, a sure painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. Touching the leaves of the plant are painful. Fingers ache from handling the plant. I feel like that's probably it. Smells yucky. Small leaves, delicate flowers. I think it's gotta be this. Right? That's what it's giving. Try. Yeah. Gilded dendra. Excellent. Cool. We've now tagged it. I can alphabetize it. There we go. And we have a will to explore. Did we have other notes we could pursue? Yeah. We had this one. There's a stone circle north of Undermere, according to local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago. Okay. So there's the stone circle here. The tall stone that stands apart from them is known as Long Leg by the locals. And we've already tried going to it. Live nearby along with her daughters. We can get anything out of that. And on to the next customer. My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines. So strong I can't cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Royal Gentia. Let's see, what do I need? Royal Gentia. Alright. Sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of a swift snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of Royal Gentia. Okay. This is probably them. Pink flowers. Neat. Let's see. We tag that. There we go. Neat. Alright. Have one more chance to explore things. Red Ebony. Do we have an entry for Red Ebony yet? We still don't have an entry for it. So let's try going places. Here. Okay, Beckfoot. I find myself outside a beautiful house, almost hidden in overgrown foliage. A deep hum of bees suggests the hive is nearby, and a heavy-laden apple tree leans temptingly on the other side of a high wall. I would dearly love to stay and explore the gardens of this hidden sanctuary, but I don't have the time. Okay. Interesting. Let's draw our card. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved her book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Oh wait, we can go back, because there was a bunch of other stories. Other parts of the story. Read. Yeah. That's good to know. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and take on this card. 5 miles south of the tallest one. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in midday sun. Okay, so we have the elevations of a bunch of different mountains. Okay. So let's see which ones are the tallest, I think. So it's probably Bowfell at 902, Seafell Pike 978 of the tallest. One. Does that mean it wants the tallest or the second tallest? These are the real questions. Is there another that competes? I don't think that there is. 5 miles south. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it did want the other one. Okay. In that case, let's take our first customer. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid, with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first. But when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. On the back of the amulet is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I await." Solomon's scepter. That's a plant, right? Why, yes. Yes, it is. I assume because you're here. Solomon's scepter. Also known alarmingly as Hell Gate, and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of this plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Okay. Okay. Alluring little flowers. Dark purple flowers. think it's gonna be these, actually. Okay, Solomon's Scepter. Kinda looks like those. Sweet. Meat. Sweet smelling flowers. Typical flowers. Oh, that? Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Almost up there. Let's move that over to where it goes. Alphabetized. There. Cool. Okay. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that wasn't it. Interesting. I might need to take a closer look at that and check this out. Okay. Okay. Our shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Twinside Stone Circle. Say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered. That's what's got him panicked down Foxfield way. Oh, we got well to explore. Let's fucking go. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere. There's somewhere else I might go? Kentmere. Wait a minute. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I pass the Brockstone, or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with the local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants here to admire, but amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly, nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Okay. Alright. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendro that was used at the Swinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that's used in several darker incantations. It can't be a coincidence. The very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the Sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Some maiden sorrow would help a lot. Alright. Do we already have that identified? We do not. Maiden sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one finger and thumb, and it is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it's the thorns along the stem that are thought to lend it its name. There's drooping mournfully. Pink flower. Does that kind of look like it? The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but the thorns along its stem are thought to lend a name. I think this is the only unidentified one that's got like that kind of droopy flowers. Wait, we have a will to explore. Priorities. Kentmere Eye. Wait a minute. I bet what that's actually asking for is Kentmere, but then we go down in the same row as Kentmere to Eye. Nothing here. Okay. Interesting. No idea then. Let's... Yeah, this should be Maiden Sorrow. Yeah. Awesome! Oh, fuck! We finally got the identification page for Red Ebony. That's the thing that we need for the lens. But first, let's, okay, Maiden Sorrow. Okay, that should go there. Also, I should probably change up the bag for that to actually be red, because it's poisonous! Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at that entry for Red Ebony now that we have it, because we need it to activate the lens. Red Ebony. This plant is said to uncover that which is hidden, including buried treasure and secret writings. Red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part of the name is believed to have come from. Confusingly, the large flower is in fact blue. Blue flower. Probably the only blue flower we got. If I use this? Aww. Didn't work. Wrong plant. I might not have it yet. We are mostly identified. We have mostly identified all of the plants we have, though. So let's give this another shot. So... Centmere Eye. There's something else that I can use? I wonder if I need the lens for it, and I just don't have that yet. Stone circle, no, something here. Assuming it means that, but it's hard to say. Is there a different one? We have this. We also have 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. Tallest but one. There. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, that's not it. Interesting. Alright. Looks like I'm going to have to make a trip back to the Black Comb. Rona noticed something at the Swinside site that had me pondering. Piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around here you'd get slate from. Lad and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something up on the Black Comb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I would like to take some eyebright with me. Wouldn't want anyone sneaking up on me in the dark. Okay, eyebright. Take care not to touch the brightly colored thorns. They'll do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that'll cause severe pain for several days after. The plant only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call it Loth after a long dead king. Known to improve eyesight at night, even in the darkest places. So it's got thorns. I don't have any ones with thorns. Red flowers. It could be this. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Alright, neat. Neat. We got another opportunity for Will to explore. Let's see, where can we go? I still want to fucking figure this one out. Okay. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun. I went 5 miles south of the tallest, or the second tallest. Yeah. So then, what would the second tallest be if that's... If it's not the tallest, it's gonna be the second tallest. So, is that... I think that's gonna be Bowfell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there we go. I must have just miscounted last time. Cool. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Yippee! New plant acquired! That sure is a plant! Yeah, that sure is. The fuck is this? A large blue flower with an odd protrusion. I wonder if that's... The fucking red ebony. Wait a minute. Plants... Wait, that little protrusion bit kinda looks like this. Do we finally get red ebony? Holy shit! It's red ebony! Oh! We got the thing! We got it! Okay, first, we're fucking labeling this. Blah, blah. Red ebony, that goes there. That we can use to look at stuff. Oh! What? Holy shit. There's things! There's things on the map that we couldn't see before! Holy shit! Kinda wanna wait and see if we can see the unseen. Wow. Oh, okay. There are things with the plants I can see? Is it just... Ooh. Okay. Elderfinium, Tomb of the Hunter, the Great Oak. Are there any other things I need to check out? Let's try this spot with the Elderfinium. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I never would have thought to come to this desolate place in search of a plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. Ooh. This has to be Elderfinium then. Do I have Elderfinium? The petals of this flower can be brewed to make a delicate antidote to Dendros miasma, a deadly poison. Holy shit! Ooh, I'm gonna make that one purple because it feels important. Yeah. Holy shit. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about. But I hope I'm in the right place now. Okay, do I have an entry for gray sandfire? I do indeed. Gray sandfire has a tough outer bark which has many useful properties. Some chew on it as a form of dental hygiene, taking care not to swallow it as it can cause unpleasant stomach distress. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoky scent, adding to the impression of a roaring fire. Oh, we had one that was... Smells faintly of wood smoke, feels like rough glass paper. So that's going to be it, but first let's go ahead and take the Will to explore. I want to go and explore all of the other marked locations we have. I think here. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could have ever imagined any living thing could be. Its upper branches grazing the sky. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Gray sandfire. We have identified it. Excellent. Awesome. Now let's see. That should go here. Excellent. And we have completed another day. Take a little sippy. Awesome. At first, she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way to the Grizzledale Forest. Ooh. Day 8, Friday. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, we already have that, so we'll eventually be able to put that in the archive. Lowick to Eaglehead is Lowick to Hawkfield to Crinkle Crag. Crinkle Crags to Foxfield. Lowick. Field to Crinkle Crags. Lowick to Eagle. I think it would have to be here, right? Has to be like, it has to be right in that section. Put that into the archive now that we've gotten the thing. Alright. You were wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together, we're stronger. Now that the Dendro is awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for thousands of years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendro will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We will be in touch soon. Praise the Dendro. Okay. We. Totally fine. This is fine. Hello. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me. All of me. Elder Finium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who helped me, horticulturalist. Oh, fancy you ask. I'm pretty sure this is what you're looking for. Elder Finium, we got it. Yeah. Let's see. we have Will to explore now, so Lowick to Eaglehead. It's gotta be, like, in this region. Foxfield to Crags. I bet it's this. Why did I come here? Fuck. I missed. My mum was into horticulture. I found this among her many things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long Meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Oh! Golden light. Started long Meg. Okay, there we go. We finally have something with Long Meg. Golden lights start at Long Meg, which is going to be here. South 3, 1, 2, 3. East 2, 1, 2. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. The river in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Among the tall grasses that line the riverbank is a much more unusual-looking flower. Yippee! Now we finally have this. Wait a goddamn minute. Okay, first of all, this is getting tagged. And sorted, and then we're gonna address the fact that that is a thing. The table is fucking glowing. There. The fuck is going on over here? We can put that in the archive. This. We get anything out of having this? Mere eye. Is there anything else on the table that I should be aware of? Oh, property of Nicholas Culpepper. Huh. Where are those plants? There's gotta be like a couple of plants that I need to collect or something. That's gotta be what it is, right? Do I have any flowers or plants that would... Huh. Let's see. Let's take another crack at... Loke, Eaglehead, Foxfield, Franklin Crags. Eaglehead, Foxfield, Eaglehead, Lowick, Frankel Crags. So it's probably going to be on this line. What if it's like further over, I guess? Let's just one down because no, it would be further up if I was going to go completely. Where would be the line for this? Kind of just have to like draw an imaginary line over here. Still don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. What's right here? Yes, finally. There we go. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The birdsong feels enchanting like the call of sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. Aw, I already got it. Damn. Which isn't what this is. Weird. No idea what it wants from me then. The amulet! Oh, holy shit! She got old! I can't remove it, and it's drawing the life from me. Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do about that, girl. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, the long veracund is believed to lift curses. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Let's see, we don't have it discovered yet. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Give this a shot. Not that. Uh-oh. Did I already have it discovered or something? Long veracund. Do I have long veracund? I already have it identified? I don't think I have it. Can't remove it and it's drawing the life from me. I don't know if I have that. Long veracund. Sometimes called Witch's Remedy, long veracund. Small leaves grow in pairs along the stem. Is there anything else that might have gotten mixed in as being unidentified? Do I have something I missed? Because if it's not that... Only thing I can think is we try and... continue fucking with this. Oh, fuck yes! There we go! 2 more plants off of this. The magpie sees me before I see it. I don't know how long it's been watching me, but I can tell it's interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me, and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study. One for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie and another plant I've never seen before. 2 for joy. Oh! Oh shit! One of those has small leaves in pairs! Oh, thank goodness. That might be the one we're looking for. Turning pink on the ends. Okay. Let's give this one a shot. Got the leaves in pairs. Oh, thank God. I can feel it working. Thank you. Hell yeah. Alright. What the fuck did we just identify this as? Long veracund. Long veracund. The long, long boy. Okay, so it's gonna go here. Awesome. We did it. Alright. I'm glad we were able to figure that one out because, oh, that could have ended badly. Though honestly, I probably would have just continued searching at that area until we got what we were looking for. So. Good to see you, my friend. Been on the road so long, I'd started to wonder if you were still on the other end of the letters I'd been sending. I'm back in town for a few days, though, and wanted to give you these before I forget. I found them in the pocket of an overcoat that belonged to your uncle. Almost threw them away, but I thought the symbols on them might mean something to you. Oh! We have the other things. Holy shit. I think these go with this. Okay, wait. So goes this. Then it's this. this. I don't know what to do with this information, but we have it. Yeah. I don't know what these tags are for, what these papers are for, but we have them. Wait, these kind of go together. This kind of goes with this. Where does this one kind of go? Do they match up with any of these? Exactly? Kind of this. This one's more on this side. Does this go somewhere else? I don't know. Kinda hard to tell. I think the closest that I've got. Wait, are these buttons? Holy shit. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. So we go 6, 5, 4. That one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I can swap these. Okay, wait a minute. Swap that to 5. This one becomes the 4. Goes to that. Oh, we got new notes. Holy shit. Coin. Ooh. Okay, we got new pages. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and put these in the archive. And then what did we fucking get from this? We have a coin. Pause for it. Interesting. A Briar's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device that can be used to send coded messages. The location of a cached cargo, for example. The principle is cunningly straightforward, but the code is undecipherable to prying eyes. Both parties must be in possession of a disc of identical size with the same symbols etched around the edge, and a map. To encode the location, you would then place the disc over some named point on the map nearby, and note whichever symbol is pointing to the location. It may be necessary to string multiple symbols together, but you can use this method to reach any other point on the map as required. Also, thank you so much for the hydrate and the unshrimping. I will actually, cause yeah, your bird is a little shrimp. Doctor, doctor, I've fallen ill. Oh no, that's rough, buddy. Fallen for a cute ace borb. Damn, I'm so sorry. That's rough, buddy. I wouldn't wish myself upon anyone, really. Let's, does this do anything? Or... Why do I have a coin? Can I use this to get chicken nugget? But Black Hall Road Kindle, medicinal herbology. Let's go ahead and buff his Kindle. I find the medicinal herbology shop off of Black Hall Road. I know you, says the man behind the counter. Robert Barrow, presumably. You're the owner of Strange Horticulture. 2 hours later, after a lengthy and engaging discussion, covering a variety of botanical subjects, we decide on a trade. It turns out Robert is a collector of unusual fungi, and I happen to have just the thing for him. Okay, he wants Copper Caledonian. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize it's a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you'll quickly become more frail and brittle. The red patches, often seen growing on it, are in fact a type of fungus themselves and are not part of the plant. Okay. Hi. Hey. Let's use this. Copper Caledonian! Hell yeah! Oh shit, and we got 3 plants out of that. Okay, let's go ahead and put this away where it goes. There we go. Alright, we got that taken care of. Oh, hi, Smoke. I have no idea what any of this means, but it seemed like something you might find interesting. I found it while clearing out the nook off of the east wing. Ooh. Baylock's elixir, made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they retain important information they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking Baylock's and staring at a wall for 12 hours. Don't recommend that. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, and that's the end of the day. Well, we're about to get another... Oh, we can water the plants to get Will to explore. That makes sense. Where is Gosport? Gosport. Shouldn't have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. Feel a rising dread in my chest. Ooh. Oops. Is there anything on this? Not really. Okay, well... It's a thing. Alright. A young woman alone in the world. She was taken in by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption. A new start. Oh, what do we have? In Tebe, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it wants. Tebe. Tebe. A. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. Got it in 1. Okay, we love to see it. I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. A distinctive plant stands out amongst the swatches of purple heather, and there, another! Yippee! More plants! Oh, those are pretty. It's probably like poison, or something else that will send me directly to Superhail. Neat. And put these on the unidentified shelf. See how many plants we can fit on here. Okay. Neat. Baby. The fact that the cat just like softly purrs when you pet it is adorable. I love. He's so baby. Long Meg? Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some favor gifts, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. I already have that identified. I'm pretty sure I do. Guess not. Okay. Fever kiss. Fever kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale. Okay. Fever kiss. Oh, that'll be... Oh, this one. Yippee! Alright. Like this, but it where it belongs. Here. Yay! There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask and made of jade. All sorts of oddballs and undermere, though that's certainly unusual. Oh, we got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Beckfoot Candle. Okay. Fuck. Beckfoot. Okay. Let's check out where this is. Beckfoot. Is there something else nearby that we can look at? Beckfoot. You know what I bet this is? It's gonna want me to... So, Kentmere down to E will be the first one. Why did I come here? Oh, that didn't work. Interesting. Water some plants real quick. I want to try something. So I have a couple of theories about like where it might want us to go. Almost there. We're almost there. There we go. Okay, so we now have Beckfoot Candle and Beckfoot Candle. It's not that, and then like in the same one. Candle. Wow. Is there something else that I can use as a reference? Oh! Wait, no, never mind. We're looking for an eye or a candle. Oh, wait a fucking second. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I might have new ideas. I bet that's with the fucking ring that we've had since, like, the beginning that was like, oh yeah, you use the symbol ring. Bet that's what this is. Well, to explore. Okay. Kentmere Eye. So we put this on Kentmere. And then the eye. The eye points to this. Nothing here. Okay, well, I think I'm on the right track at least. Let's give this another shot. Because I want to figure this out. What more plants? Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. So we have this. Kentmere. Is it here then? Okay, that's what it was. You literally just go under that. From Kentmere, I follow the bearing of the eye and end up in a small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth is a type of flower is flourishing. Oh, okay. Alright. And then we should be able to do the same thing with the one that we just got as well. Just watering my plants in my plant game. Isn't that lovely? Okay. Let's see. So this one we need Backfoot Candle. Where the fuck is Backfoot? Candle. The candle leads me east of Blastwater. To the north of the mighty Seafell Pike grazes the sky. To the north, the mighty Seafell Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. Oh, that's a plant. Sure, one of the plants of all time. Okay, so we can put those in the archive. Neat. Ding dong. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that's rumored to have been seen in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the peoples here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. There's something I did not expect, and they've made it clear they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it. But I'm getting distracted. My Dranthenium supplies are low. I need more. Do I have it identified? I did not. Dranthium. A plant with a powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as Green Eye, a name derived from the telltale signs of overdose where the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. So that's what this guy's fucking issue is. That's why he's like this. Long, sharp leaves. Bright flowers, thin stems. Long, sharp leaves. Do I have it? Kinda could be this. Could this be it? Not it. Ranthium. And supported. Powerful mind-altering abilities. We don't already have it. Unless it's this. It's not that. I don't know. I don't know if I have it. Do I have anything else? Or anything on this? I think there's anything on any of these. Let's see. Flat leaves. Long leaves. Not long, sharp leaves. Do I have any other things that could be? Tomb of the Hunter. Wait. What if I go here? Oh! A memorial bears the name Swaif Friar. It serves a memory. He was one of the Dreyer. Theirs is a lonely life, and at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They built tolerance to Dranthium. They built tolerance to Dranthium. I can't fucking talk today, you guys. I can't fucking talk. Theirs is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They build tolerance to the Dranthium sap in childhood that they might benefit from its potent effects, but will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. I bet that's Dranthium. Long thin leaves that sharp edges, that's the plant. Yep, that's Dranthium. Alright. Awesome. Cool. I crept around the black comb for 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That I brightened some potent stuff. It's see clear as day. Up on the fell I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth with this one. I'll need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You've been out drinking too if you'd seen what I did. Okay. Purple berries recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality as a tonic for those suffering from the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim it's bad luck to pick berries from it. Purple berries. We need purple berries. Is purple? Purple red berry? Does that count as purple? That's gonna be red. Purple berry. Good enough. Wild coal. Yay! Ooh. Here. Neat. Well, this looks like the right place. I don't want to have to traipse all the way over to Red Pike, so hopefully you've got what I'm after. It's a non-flowering plant with smallish leaves and seems to mostly grow on Red Pike. At least it's the only place I've found it. Smallish leaves, non-flowering. I guess we're going to Red Pike. Red Pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather is agreeable, and the view is majestic. I don't have to look hard to find what I'm after. You've already explored here and found all there is to find, so I already have it. Non-flowering plant with small leaves. Non-flowering plant with small leaves. Non-flowering plant. Small leaves, non-flowering. Smallish leaves. What did I get from there? Could it have been Wren? Long leaves. No, to turn back. Presents. Has no flower. It's said to smell unpleasant to those who have death and sweet to those who have not. So it's one we've already identified. Smallish leaves, non-flowering, mostly on Red Pike. Where the Brimlock? What other non-flowering plants do I have? I guess I've got a couple that like grow berries, but I wish you could see what the plant was that I got off of Red Pike. Or like where we picked it up. You know? There's like a way I can see what plant I got. Common grouse? Okay, let's try looking at that. No, grows on Red Pike. That's gotta be the one. Yeah. Excellent. Cool. again. Poor Reuben. He looks a little worse for the wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called something across the void and tried to bring it here. And with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra. That really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary. A little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grizzledale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Oh. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly Gilded Dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread. But the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master. And there are hints of it in older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It's said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digitatus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked the lands hundreds of years ago. Northeast of Tibet. You don't mind if I do. Northeast of Tibet. This wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. That looks like that looks like we know what that looks like, right? We're all gonna agree that we know what that looks like. We know. Cool? Cool. Awesome. What was that called again? Digitatus mortis. Do I even have an entry for that? Devil's Nightcap. Wonder if there is an entry for it. Digitatus mortis. Do I have Digitatus mortis? Going based on the Latin names, it's gonna have a common name. Let's see. I don't think I do. Interesting. So that's what this is. It's just a matter of... yeah. Let's draw another card. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Alright. Day 10, Sunday. We are fucking flying through this now. Oh, what's this? A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Where the fuck is Foxfield? Foxfield. 1, 2. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and croaks cleaving at the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Oh. Neat. one from your librarian friend today. Okay, okay. What do we got? Oh, will to explore. Oh. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I don't have an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local lore. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me in to look in their stacks. Oh, I think we already have gotten this. Okay. I think we already did go to the Abbey. I've learned all I can. Yeah. Unfortunate. The Sisterhood are trying my patience again. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If there was ever a time to share them, it's now. They know of a way to defeat the servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Arda. And I think I'll take some mountain astery with me. Oh, what does that do? What you doing? Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Like flowers, stale, damp smell. Cup-like flowers. Musty old books. That's probably it. Yep. There we go. Alright. Mountain asteroid. Put that in the spot that it will go. Yeah, there we go. Oh. I've finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate. I've taken great care in transporting them. My lab equipment is finally here. I'll now be able to brew elixirs. Ooh. Okay. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and Their Antidotes. Okay. Bishop Parasol. Okay. We have new plants. Hey, there's some of these that we have identified. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Alright. We should now be able to start brewing ourselves some potions. Interesting. Alright. But yeah. On that high note, I have somehow run out of water. That's fun. So, I think I'm going to take a brief break, like just a couple minutes so I can refill my water, and then when we get back, we can start brewing some potions and shit. Yeah. I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. Hi, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you feeling in this chillies tonight? Let's see, we are back. We have now gotten... I'm now rehydrated. This is all good. Oh. The new Arda wouldn't like me being here, but Forest is in danger. I spoke with Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the danger is awoken, then it'll come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Arduino. Okay. Okay. Do you think that they know that I joined the cult that's, like, trying to, like, cause the issues? Is it too late to switch sides? Where the fuck is this? Fuck? Is it, like... Kinda looks like this. So it would be there? Oh, cool. Ooh, okay. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest. For now, at least. The trees are thick here. Old, too. The altar seems to belong here. As much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering to the goddess Arduina. So Ember Soul or Caldery? What are the options here? Caldery. Uses of Caldery are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up those claims. Those who worship the huntress Arduina place a flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows on a thin stem. Okay. And then the other option we have is Ember Soul. Ember Soul is thought to have protective properties. It's sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Okay. So we can either go with, like, a successful hunt, or we can go with protection. Let's see. I guess it's... We could go with produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, the razor sharp. We haven't identified either of them. Quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged petals. Could be Ember Soul. What's the other option again? Caldery? Thin stem with small leaves. Thin stem with small leaves. Bet it's this is Ember Soul. Ember Soul, yeah, that's kind of what it's giving. Produces flowers with many petals, razor sharp leaves. That's kind of what this is. Yeah. Yep. That is Ember Soul. Let's go ahead and tag it. Awesome. I've already done that. We are good. Oh, I'm being harassed by loonies, shouting about the redemption, saying we were gonna set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever woken something or other nonsense and stick it where the sun don't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some larkshine to drive them away if they come around again. Okay, larkshine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs triggered by a light touch. The pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes, confusingly, called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped seeds held within the spiny pods that grow on the plant. Okay, we need a spiky one. Larkshine. I think this is Larkshine. Wary of those spines. Yep, that is Larkshine. Okay. And we file it away for later. Awesome. In time, she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure, but by now she knew what she wanted, and she'd do anything to get it. Okay. 902, 803, and the X marks the spot. Okay. I think I know what I need to do with this. So let's take the card. Where is 803? 902. And that'll be 16p. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Yay! Ooh, new plant acquired! Thank you for the unshrimping and the hydrate. Make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves as well. Doing the hydrating, unshrimping, all of that good stuff. My old man reckons there's a plant that can find passive gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of the gold your way. Okay, so we need Weeping Bell. Still undefeated? Fuck yeah! I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. Maybe 2 more hours here? Hell yeah. Well, I hope you get to have fun. Yeah. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. Any plant to cure me of the affliction of Borb infatuation? If there were a plant that could get rid of feels, fuck, I wish. Unfortunately, I know of none. Alas. Let's see. Soft frilled leaves. Soft frilled leaf. A gentle scent. Do I have this? Weeping Bell. Buffalo leaves. Notice golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Any of these match the description? Not really. No noticeable odor. Fuck might I find that? Let's see. Is there anywhere that I have not gotten a chance to go yet? Will endure them, worth the bliss. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, I get it. A thin crack runs down the rock face. widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmers worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants great strength for short periods. Okay. Do I have... Farmers worry. Do I actually have that? It's not one that I've identified, so I don't know if I do. I don't suppose it'll be this. Careful, that wasn't Farmer's Worry. Huh. We need Farmer's Worry in order to get whatever the thing is that's in there. Yeah. See, we're gonna have to try a couple of other places to see if we can get more plants. Yeah. We water our plants and we go back out again. Let's see. Let's try. Where have we not gone yet? Inside. Fuck. Why not? From our inside, I look across the estuary and listen to the lonely call of the gulls. Since the viaduct was built, this once profitable port has become choked with silt and few boats can moor here. But the fast rising tides are still perilous to any unsuspecting stranger. Having cleared my head, it's time to move on. I don't wish to be another victim to the waters. Interesting. There's the watering can. Let's see. We try again. Let's try all the towns, I guess. Because we don't have the plant. I know for a fact that we don't have the plant we need. It's just a matter of figuring out where that plant is. Let's see. We've been here before? I don't think we have. An expanse of water surrounds the coastal hamlet of Ravenglass, which sits on the estuary of 3 rivers. My librarian friend Simone tells me Romans once used this as a naval port. Okay. I still don't know where I'm supposed to go for this. Because I think we've followed all of the leads that we've had so far. At least, like, the ones that were actually given to us. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? For real, for real. Like, pull these back out. I don't think there's anything. There isn't anything on them. There doesn't seem to be anything here. Is there anything on this? Or are these? Nope. Welp. Huh. That's weird. Because you can see this one is normal. But it gives off something when you look at it. Okay. Okay. Well, give another shot at exploring. I have a rig. Sharp seagrass nips at my ankles as I clamber over the sandy dunes. The warm sand feels pleasant between my toes as my attention wanders to a group of local fishermen returning to Haverig with their catch. I thoroughly explore the area, but after a while my eyes begin to weep from the coarse sea wind. Are there any other options that I've got here? The Great Oak we still haven't quite done anything. We have the 1 coin now, which has this on it. We could try going back there, I guess. Now that we have the coin. Otherwise, I don't really have any good ideas. Let's see. There we go. Nope. Nothing else here. Is there anything we can do with the coin? I don't think that there is. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to look it up, but at the same time, I don't know what... I don't have any leads exactly. I don't really want to continue just, like, blindly searching for this. So... let's see. Okay. Okay, I have something maybe? I miss a hint? I did look it up. What is it supposed to be? Okay, there we go. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle. Usual looking plant. I already found it. The fuck? Did it somehow, like, get mixed in with other things? Flowers, soft leaves. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I feel very, very dumb. Also called Golden Light. We had it this whole time, I just had it mislabeled. We're gonna redo that label with the correct thing. And then, yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. Anyways, hee I have this icky. Mary Duck. Okay. On to the next. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreher is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. Ooh, a new plant! Okay. I don't know what that is, but it feels like it's gonna be dangerous. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Baylock's elixir. Oh, wait a minute. We have this. Made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants, Baylock's elixir is a potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure they retain important information that they'll never forget. Care must be taken after drinking. Okay, so now we just have to figure out what the plants are. What are the plants? What the... Okay. Made from petals of 3 distinctive plants. What plants would those be? We need the winter boar, one of them? No, there was ones that were already gonna be memory aids. The Butterdale? Nope. There's one that's kind of a daisy. Like a little 8-petal daisy. Yeah. Could it be this? How did I identify that as? Eyebrights. there's that one, and then there's ones that are more of like a hibiscus-y thing. I think that's one of them. That for sure feels right. I don't think that's it. It could be this. That looks like the right flower. Guess I don't need to see you before I leave. Have fun with trading card game. Win lots of things. Have fun. Maybe a doggo with a sniffy dog. Fair, yeah. Best of luck with all the rest of the games. Go fight, win. I don't know much else, but I'm glad you got to come hang out. Yeah. Fuck is this? What do I think that plant is? That is the question. I feel like that could be it. I feel like it's either this... Is this it? Oh! I did it! Okay. You know what? We're gonna try that. We're gonna try this as Baylock's elixir. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna put that here. That in the archive. Awesome. Please help me. I lost my dog while walking in the fells. The mist rolled in and he was gone. I remember there's a plant that could help you find people. I wonder if it works for dogs. This unusual black and golden flowers. Let's see. Jacobsworth. This is the one. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Oh, hey, girl. Oh, goodness, Hellebore. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother sent me looking into this servant creature for you. But I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and Sneakins and Hellebore hugs. Alright. Still don't know what that is. That's fine. I've not been getting anywhere through my looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives in Huncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls, covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Where did you say it was? Huncaster. Huncaster. Where in the fuck is that? Where in the fuck? Muncaster? Is that it? I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I've found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. the woken dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Oh, okay. The woken dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb, to the south of the Watcher. The Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Okay. Interesting. What's the clue? Oh, I could just have it in letters. Norwood, please. I bet it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Okay, do we have Norwood? Norwood. Bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face. An unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It's claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. There it is. That's the plant. Norwood. Yay. Excellent. Let's see. Awesome. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Oh, okay. That's murder, babes. Okay. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as golden light. Lucky number of petals on a... Okay. Let's look at some plants. Golden light. First letter of golden light. We're going up, up, up. It's our moment. You know, together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, so it is Weeping Bell. So that is L. Lucky now, and then Cabalia. L7. L7. 7. L. There. I amble through the meadowlands, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them, something new for my collection. Ooh! New plant. Yay. Me. It came for us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I've never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Arduina saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear. We cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this. A secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years. A tool to defeat the woken dendru. Keep it safe. Oh. What is. Okay. I don't know what I do with this, but I have it now. Alright. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but the Seeds of Redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pulliver's right now. Foxfield, Trident. Foxfield. 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 Trident. From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Yay! Oh, that's pretty. Neat. Alright. Oh, I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying. He who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say I'm not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I'll take Ember Soul. Okay, so we can do Ember Soul or Lesser Meridog. Ember Soul we already have identified. What is Lesser Meridog? Is that the other plant that we got? Head a round flower made of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the small-selling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Oh. Ember Soul. I think. So I'm gonna put this as... Lesser Meridog. And I'm gonna leave it over here because it's not technically identified in our book, but we know what it is. So it stays over here. But I think we are actually gonna do the right thing here and give him the Ember Soul instead. Yay! Widow's Woe. Okay. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in perusing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Oh. Okay. Arnside Antiquities. Can I just... Where the fuck is Undermere? What if I just do this? Aw, it didn't work. Hello, Mel! How's it going? Crow horticulturalist, yes. Yes. I am indeed. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out of the upper floors. I think we've already read this before, but yeah, we are identifying plants. There is plots that are happening. There is a cult in the area that I may have or may not have joined. How am I? Wise words of the day. Ooh. Let me think of something good here. Wise words of the day. Me joining a cult, I don't buy it. Would never join a cult. Don't worry about it. I totally didn't join a cult before realizing that they're trying to, like, I don't know, like, fucking destroy the region. I don't know. But, my wise words of the day. I have... You know what? I will continue the trend of every time somebody asks me for my wisdom, I'll actually give it. No matter how well you think you know people, everyone has a rich inner life that you can't even imagine. There is always more to discover, even with the people closest to you. Everyone has the potential to be just as interesting as you are, or as you see yourself as. That's my wisdom for the day. But yeah, joining a cult, I did in fact. Super wise words. Excellent. Excellent. I'm glad. I'm glad you like. My less serious wise words. If you want, dairy milk isn't worth tummy hurty. It's just not. It's just not. And you know, there's plenty of non-dairy options that will scratch the same itch if you're the sort of person that gets tummy hurty from dairy. It's not worth it. It's just not. That's all I got. I guess that one was kind of serious too, because it's not like, you know, it's legitimate. It's legit. It's not worth it. Dairy isn't worth it. Yeah.
Just passing by because I'm not feeling super well mentally, but is important telling that you're loved and you are super amazing.
No, you, Mel. In case nobody has gotten a chance to tell you today, I'm proud of you. And I'm glad you exist. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Where did that last guy say that the shop was that he has? Was it here? Under there? Blade I should lock up? Okay, yeah, but... Hehe. What did he say that his shop was? Yeah. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the Stone Circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Ooh. And then this one is probably going to be a chain. It did say that that was an option. And more Raven Spider. Okay, I think I know what to do with this. Because every day, we periodically are getting the opportunity to go and explore somewhere on the local map. And sometimes we get hints for places that might be of interest to us. And this is one of those hints. So let's see. We need to find Endmore on here. Where the fuck? Endmore. There it is. Okay, let's make sure that we grab out. This is something we need. So, Endmore Raven Spider. we start with Endmore. And we have this little puzzle wheel. We'll take that. It looks like H29 will be our new thing. So then it'll be the spider from here. It'll be this. And we get some more plants. Yay. A jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Yay! Oh, that's a fun one. That's wild, weird, fantastical. Alright. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature is huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Duck to help me get through it instead. Daisy Duck. Simple potion that will grant courage, can be brewed from the leaves. It's said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Okay. Got leaves like that. It kind of looks like this. Daisy Duck? Daisy Duck! Excellent. Dead man's fingers. Daisy Duck. And then we put that where it goes on the shelf. Should go here. Neat. And there was something else. Dead man's fingers. Oh! Fungus typically goes in dense forests. Protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though the corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. I think that's the one that we got, and it looks eerily like a ghostly hand. I think that's this. Dead man's fingers? I'm pretty sure that's dead man's fingers. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Dead man's fingers. It's not officially identified, but we know what it is. Because we had known what it was called because we had a note that previously said the only thing that grows there is, and then it gave the Latin name. So I'm pretty sure that is what that is. Yeah. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. It's no address, just the horticulturalist. Spelled wrong. Have to assume it was meant for you. Okay. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Okay. There's something on this? Yeah. There isn't a good way for me to zoom in on this. Haha. So you got it working. Oh yes, yes. It works. It works. Look. To the north of Beaufall. At the source of the river. Nobody knows it grows there. It'll be our little secret. North of Beaufall at the source of the river. At the source of the river north of Beaufall. Okay, that's where we're at. Where the fuck is that? Bowfall. North River. North Bowfall. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I've never seen before. Okay. It's a fuck-ass mushroom plant. Okay. And we have gotten that one. Excellent. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he brought back from his latest venture. He's been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm gonna throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh. Woods west of Undermere across the lake. Let's see. Let's go take a look at that. Mrs. Dunn. Mushrooms west of Undermere. Across the... Mushrooms! How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Oh!
Mushrooms. We got mushrooms.
Alright. Let me try and consolidate some of these down again. Okay. Hi, girly pup. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hope you might have some sweet breath that could help you clear it up. Alliance. Palliance. Most plants offer a small improvement to the air quality, but Palliance is in a class of its own, sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. Many short leaves on this plant are thought to help filter the toxins from the surrounding air. Tons of short leaves. Short leaves, delicate flowers. Somewhat pungent. Not gonna be that. We already know what that is. Would be this. Short leaves. Is this it? Is that sweet breath? Nope. Most plants offer a small improvement. Palliance is in a class of its own. Freshness of the air in its vicinity. Would it be the other one? Somewhat pungent. Could that be it? I'm not sure. Let's see. Give it a shot, I guess. Nope. Because I don't think I have anything that would match that description otherwise. Cervic odor. Let's see. What's this? Elliot. There we go. Okay. Cool. and we'll go ahead and sort that where it goes. I think that should go here. Yeah. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some tremble puff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth trouble. Tremble puff. Sounds like a fantasy thing that, like, fairies would snort. I don't know. Trimblehuff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it's thought to strengthen relationships. The cross-section of the small, cup-like flowers are generally point downward to avoid filling with water, allow for easy access. Pollinating insects. Down-facing flowers. Flowers are blue. See what shape we're looking for. I think it's probably this. Oh, flowers. I think it might be this. Yay. Below form. Okay. Let's go. That one for sure. Yeah, cool. Just by chance, I put that exactly where it needed to be. We love to see it. Right, where are we at? The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. As he watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Okay. Alright. 8 miles to the east. Let's see. We have the tree. I'm assuming that's probably a reference to the Great Tree. 8 miles to the east from the Great Tree. Here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why did I come here? Fuck. Or wait a minute. Actually, the coin. Gosforth. Gosforth is the one that has that symbol on the coin. Let's see. I bet it's 8 miles to the east of Gosforth then. Let's check that out. Watering my plant. Alright. Where the fuck is Gosforth? Gosforth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go! Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers I don't recognize grow along the bank. Yay! We got new flowers. Oh. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And, of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way, and I'm worried about him. Oh, okay. So, what was the mushroom? It was this one that I got? Red caps of a spongy texture. What are... So, it's probably an unidentified mushroom that is poisonous that could be on this. Okay. That means it's gonna be whichever ones, so Bishop's Parasol and Caledonian I've already identified. So it's not gonna be either of those. So it's gonna be Farmer's Worry, Sunset Mountain Cap, or Spring Wax Cap. Sunset Mountain Cap or Farmer's Worry would be honestly pretty useful. Farmer's Worry, spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small doses. Severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. Probably not that. Generally not fatal in small doses. Sunset Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap. Okay, we do have that one identified, so it's not going to be that. So it could be Spring Wax Cap. Spring Wax Cap. Edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties when dried and eaten. It can help relieve pain. Spring Wax Cap. It could be Farmer's Worry. Antidote can be made using Royal Gentia. We already have Royal Gentia. Identified, we do indeed. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with, is Royal Gentia. Fuck yes! Which means... Holy shit, that means that this is Farmer's Worry. Okay. Which means that we can go and do the stuff at the cave. Farmer's Worry. Let's fucking go. Hell yes! Okay! We identified this plant! Yay. I'm surprised at how easily I'm able to roll the boulder away with the help of Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Yay! We got more mushrooms. Go ahead and file this one. Go there, and we are good. Oh shit! He got fucked up! Holy shit! Been to Black Comb. Fought the servant and lived, but my adversary stands. Must be defeated. For my part, I'm ashamed to say that I'm done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I'm ever to recover from the horror that I've seen. Okay. St. Quentin's elixir. Where did this guy say his antiquity shop was? Because he said that there were elixir recipes, which is something that we need. Oh god, this guy got fucked up. Where the fuck is this? Onside Antiquities, Harper Road. Nothing here. I know that he said where it was. Ba-ba. Cool, cool, cool. Let's keep this going. Ba-ba-ba. Watering my plants. Yay. Watering my plants. Alright. See. Oh, I misclicked. Watering my plants. Watering my plants. There we go. Just our inside. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into the surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery. I'm gonna sneeze. Anyways. To the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I'm able to find it. Inside, however, I'm greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It's some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere, with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Okay. Now we have 2. An elixir that will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, although it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. Okay. 5 pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for good luck. Okay. A 5 pointed leaf to grant courage. I think it's this one. The Daisy Dock? Courage. Yeah. This feels right. Okay. A red flower to protect the mind. I think that's St. John's poppy is what we're going to be looking for here. Maybe? Hearing ability. Let's see. Red flower to protect the mind. Could it be seed pod for luck? Ba-ba-ba. St. John's Coffee. Great Land Brew. Hearing ability. Ba-ba-ba. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Bright red flowers. Okay, we have a couple that are red flowers. Red flowers. Do we have any that are unidentified? Red flowers that provides a shielding effect. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. That was convenient. So that's candlewood. Pretty sure that's what that is. And if that works, then that's what this is. A seed pod for luck. Okay. What do we have in the way of seed pods? Let's see. Things that we use for luck. That one? Confidence and persuasiveness. I don't think that's it. We need one for luck. Where is the weeping bell, maybe? Many golds. Luck. Maybe that's it? Red flowers, soft leaves. Let's give it a shot. Aww. So it's not gonna be that. I made a mistake. Okay. Well, let's see. That. What do we have? What a seed pod that I need. I don't remember if there was anything I got that was luck. Guess I'm just gonna kind of like skim all of these. Dark green leaves can be stewed in mulch. Okay. Wooden blocks. Against eye strain. We already have that. Strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Tonic against fevers and poisons. Many petals. Strength, energy. Friendship. Hot girl tummy issues. We've got so many ways, so many things we can, yeah. Let's see. Harlequin blue. Let's see. Anything with this one? Finding things. Start fires. Self-defense one. Let's see. Flowers. Force the truth. Liverstone. Okay. Focus. Let's see. Mountain Astery seems like it would honestly fit the bill, but I don't think that's what they're looking for here. This we need luck. Where the fuck is the thing that I'm looking for? Good fortune when prepared properly. Green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when touched. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayonne. Green seed pods. Honestly, I think this is it. Yippee! New elixir! Okay. So this is gonna be St. Quentin's. And that means the bulb plant is, I'm pretty sure it was sheep snap is what? Yeah. Sheep snap. Which we can actually file. Yay! Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Elixir of the Damned, made from a combination of Arbutum, Alacritus, Maculosis retinita, and Mens Fortis. This powerful elixir is dangerous, and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive, but no longer with us. Okay. Let's... We're gonna save that for later, I think. There you go, buddy. St. Quentin's elixir. Brittle. Okay. Neat. There's this hateful man I sometimes see around town. It's called Isidore Burbage. Yesterday I saw him bending down as though it pet a stray dog, but instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. God, that guy literally is comically evil. Okay. Ciel Chalice. Fuck is it? Ciel Chalice. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Okay, love that. Awesome. Verona tells me you're working on gathering the plants for a ritual that'll help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, This might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I don't know where it can be found. Oh, swift snare. Okay. So we need swift snare now. Alright, alright. Alright. My daughter's getting married, and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. I believe there's a plant with the small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless the union. That'll be Tremblehoff, if I remember correctly. The one that fairies snort. There you go. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, you again, you scumbag. Can't help noticing the Dreher huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you're not with us, then you're against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you'll regret your actions. Praise the dead brew. You're a cunt. Anyways. On that high note, I think this might be a good place for us to stop for the evening. Let us go ahead and end the day, and we'll see something here. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low, primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing his veins. He didn't run for long. Oh. I don't think he got a chance to run very far. Alright, so we're on to day 15! Holy shit, we are fucking schmoving. We're basically like at a week every single time. But yeah, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Haha. Hee hee, woohoo.